How everybody doing? It's Mike Sykes, Millionaire Maker. Hang with me, I'll make you a millionaire. Alright, so this is wait a second, I just forgot. Day 145, 155. Day 155, man. I've been doing this for 155 days. Okay, hold on. 155 days. I'm reading something. My sister was just live. Well, it ain't letting me see. But my name is Mike Sykes. I'm a Millionaire Maker. And with me, I'll make you a millionaire. Like I said, this is day 155. So of my 365-day YouTube content creation challenge, where I challenge myself for the next 365 days to create valuable and useful content that I can post to my YouTube channel to try and bring somebody the benefit of the knowledge that I've gained as an entrepreneur over the last few years. Okay? And like I say, this is day 155 of that challenge. Okay? So tonight, it is the end of June the 5th. End of June the 5th, going on June the 6th. End of Saturday, going on Sunday. Alright. And I'm not going to really hold y'all up. Because like I said, just like every last time, when it get this late, and I really supposed to be up early in the morning, I have to go. But I was thinking earlier about tonight's video, okay? And I was kind of like thinking that tonight's video should probably be, I want to make tonight's video on choices, okay? Choices, it was something else. Hold on. I hate when I be practicing my speech and then just forget it. But it was choices and decisions. Okay, I believe that's how it was. Choices, you have choices. Okay, in all situations you have choices. And then there's the decisions that you make. Okay, and the consequences of those decisions. Okay, and when I say that, I mean, like, if you're living in insanity, and when I say living in insanity, that means that you're constantly doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Okay? But no matter what, you constantly just continue to do the same thing. That is the definition of insanity. Now, in my head, when I was rehearsing for this video, I started a little, what do you call it? Parody. Okay, if you want to call it that in my head. As to where, let's say you take two people, okay? Now, both of these people, well, no, I can't say that both of these people are privy to, but let's say at a point in time, one of these people, are exposed to or introduced to a certain book called The Richest Man in Babylon, okay? And through that introduction, they learn a new philosophy, okay? They learn the philosophy of the richest man in Babylon, the principles behind it. And the principles behind the richest man in Babylon are that the pay yourself first, okay? You can call it the pay yourself first or tithing. But regardless of what it is, that the first 10% of everything that you make, you save. Okay? And like these people, well, this person that was exposed to it, just was lucky enough that they were in a profession that allowed them to make daily money, make money daily. Okay, and the principle behind it is that 10% of everything that you make, you put away. All right, you put away, whether it be a dime. If you make a dime, you put a penny away. If you make $1, you put a dime away. Okay, if you make 10, you put 1 away. If you make 100, you put 10 away. But regardless of what, okay, and by you making money, different sums daily, that gives you the ability to do like I said. All right, you might only make $5 today. So you put away 50 cents, whether it be in a jar in the back of the corner of the closet or whatever. But you do this, and you have to, I think it was choices and discipline. Okay, that's what it was, choices and discipline, because you have to be able to make these choices and be disciplined enough to follow through with these choices. Okay, and when I say that, like I said, yeah, you have to make the decision, okay, to decide that, hey, all right, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And one of the principles in the book tells you that once you've decided to do that and you start to practice that it will make things a lot easier and a lot better, and things will go and start to get a lot better, because one of the principles of it is the law of attraction. Okay, the law of attraction plays a part in it due to the simple fact that, like they say, money attracts money. Okay, and that is one of the principles of the laws of attraction that you cannot dispute, or whether you can dispute it, but you cannot disprove it. Okay? And if you work it right, then that is the situation that will become of it. So the principle is you start to save this 10%. Like I said, hey, I go out, I make $5 today. So in the back of the drawer, I got a jar, a mason jar that I put 50 cents in. Bam, and I don't worry about that. I spend the other $4.50. Okay, so tomorrow I go out and I make $10, and hey, I come home and I put $1 in the jar, and I use the other $9. Okay, and now at some point, all right, that goes on, period, every day. All right, 30 days later, you really, honestly, you don't worry about it, because you're not concerned about it, because you want it to grow. All right, you want it to be able to have effect. So once you start to do that, now the real principle behind that is this here. That is the 10% tithing. Okay, the principle in the Bible is God say, give me the first 10% of what you have, and I'll multiply it. Okay, meaning, hey, you give, like you running around here thinking, hey, I can't do that because, hey, what if I only make $10 today, but I got an $11 bill? How can I put away $1 and leaving me $9, but I got an $11 bill? How is like this here? When you start to putting that $10 away, when you start to putting that 10% away, okay, God will bless that 90% and cause it to go further than the whole 100%. Now, a lot of people don't want to believe that. They don't want to hear that, but the thing is, unless you try to prove it wrong, how can you say that? Okay? Unless you're going to actually give it a chance and try and prove it wrong, how can you say that it don't work? Okay? So it's period. Thing is, like I said, you just trust in that and you start to put that 10% away. Now, as you put that 10% away, you'll start to notice that somehow, miraculously, that 90% is starting to go even further. And not only is it starting to go even further, but you're also starting to like gain a little more. Because like, as to where the first week, your 10% was, you managed to save $10, meaning that you got $100 out that week, okay? But then come next week, you managed to save 15. Meaning what? Meaning the next following week, you made 150 instead of 100. And then the next week, now you managed to put away 20. Meaning what? You was able to make 200. That there is, you can look at it one of two ways. Either, as I see it, the law of attraction, that money attracts money, meaning that when you started to save this 10%, as little as it was, even though it was a little, it started to attract more. Okay? It started to attract more. So meaning, hey, you started with $100 this week and you managed to put away 10. That 10 attracted more money. That other 50 that you had, that you made more next week than the week before, which is that other 50, allowing you to put away 15 this week, okay? And then the next following week, that 15 attracted more, which may put you at 200. Okay, so proving, like I say, the law of attraction, that money attracts money. Okay, now as you start to accumulate and start to be able to put up more, so that means that what? Now that 90% is going further than that whole 100 was going. Because if you remember at the beginning, you only had 10, but you needed 11. Okay? And so now the next week that you've made even 50 more than you did this week, all right, that allows you, that goes in to take care of that extra one that you needed. Okay? Now, by week 3, 4, 5, 6, and as you notice that things start to increase, now you can get it to where you can shift it. All right? You can start adding more priorities to that shift. Like, now I want to take 10%. That 10% is God's 10%. Now I need a 10%. God, thank you for blessing me with the 10%. So now you go to putting away 20% of everything that you make. And as you're putting away 20% of everything that you make, your income starts to increase to be able to sustain that 20%, plus cause that 20% to increase. Meaning that you do now have more. Even as you have more, as it grows and becomes more, it attracts more. Now, one of the principles of that is building your self-esteem. Because as you begun to do this, and this starts to build, affecting your income, which starts to build, okay, now your self-esteem starts to build. Because now you start to feel better, because the one thing that is proven is that a person with choices, okay, or a person that feels that they have choices and know and realize that they have choices, feels a lot better about themselves than a person that feels that they don't have a choice. Okay? A person that feels that they don't have a choice is someone that says, hey, I don't have enough money to buy a burger. Okay? All I have enough money for is, hey, I best maybe this. Okay? A hot dog. That's what I have money for, is a hot dog. But I would like a burger. But I don't have the option to be able to, I don't have the choice to be able to buy a burger because I don't have enough for a burger. All I have enough for is a hot dog. Okay? So that person doesn't feel good about themselves. Okay? Because that person feels less than a person. No, because they're not feeling adequate enough to support and take care of themselves. Now, a person that has options or that has choices, that feel and know that they have choices, now because I've started to put away this, and I know that if anything does happen, hey, I can go here and get money to buy a burger or a hot dog. And by me having that, which has increased this, my daily intake, which now gives me the options to be able to buy, hey, choose whether or not I want a hamburger or a hot dog. Now I feel better about myself, and now I make better and healthier decisions, okay? Because the person who felt like they had no choice, that's the only decision that they felt they had. Even though they do have another one, they just don't realize it. Okay, so they feel like this is the only choice that I have. Okay, it's just like somebody going out to sell drugs on the street to help provide for the family or to take care of their family. Okay, they feel that they have no other opportunity, no other choice but to do that. But in reality, you do have a choice. It may not be the choice that you want or the choice that you like or the choice that you prefer, but you do have a choice, okay? And then that's when discipline comes in, as to where you are being disciplined enough to stick to that choice that you have made, okay? So when you choose that, hey, I am going to put this away to better a situation for myself tomorrow, okay, or next week. All right, I'm not going to think about today. I'm going to do what other people will not do so that later I can live like other people can't live. So I am going to be disciplined in my choice to put this 10% away. And then as it grows and I see that the philosophy is working, all right, then I increase it. So now, like I say, hey, I want to put away 10% for God, and I want to put away 10% for myself. And now I'm putting away 20% and utilizing 80%, okay? And like I say, and the more you do that, then God starts to increase that, okay? And as so on and so on, there goes your self. Now, like I said, there goes your self-esteem going up. Not only with that, but as you go along, now you have what is God's money, okay? You have what is God's money. Then now you have started to build what is your money. Okay, and because you have your money, that opens you up to better options now. Also, because it did bring in more money in the process, okay, because it did bring in more money. All right, so your income becomes more, making you feel better about yourself as you go through these different, as you realize that you do have choices. And it all comes down to the choices that you choose to make. All right. Now, when I started off, now you have these two people. One person that was exposed to the book. all right, tries to convey to this other person the benefits of the book. So they try to get this other person to, hey, just see for yourself, okay? If nothing else, if not seeing for yourself, just look around, okay? If this is what's happening in front of you, why would you not want to take advantage of the situation and see if you can learn from it? Okay, apply it to your situation. Now 3-4 years later, and not only are you not in the same situation, but you're in even worse situation, while at the same time you're watching the exact opposite happen for somebody else. Why would you not choose, if for no other reason, but just to be able to prove them wrong? Just to be able to prove them wrong. Change something. Just do something different. Because it makes no sense to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and getting the same results and constantly expecting a different result without doing anything different. Okay? And the thing is, you always think that, well, it's too late. But as they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, the first step. Okay? And all you worry about is that first step. Take that first step. Put that quarter away. Okay? Put that nickel away. Put that dime away. That's all. Don't worry about the rest. Let God take care of the rest. You make the first step, he'll take the rest. He'll do the rest. Okay? But just let him see you do the first. Okay? And then if you fall, just get back up. Get back up and do it again. But the thing is, when you fall, okay, because you fail, it's all right. That means you was doing something in order to fall. So now you get back up and you do a little more. And now this time, because you know you have the benefit of seeing where you may have went wrong the first time that caused you to stumble and fall. So now you have the ability to do something different when you reach that point. But if you do never start, you will never get there. That's, somebody once said, well, I think it was Steve Harvey. I heard Steve Harvey say, okay, if you never give up, it's not a guarantee that you'll get there. All right? But if you stop, it is guaranteed that you won't. Okay? That's for real. If you never give up, it's not a guarantee that you'll get there. But there's a chance that you will. But if you do give up, it is most certainly a guarantee that you will never get there. So, I say that to say that everybody has choices. Whether they believe they do or not, they do. Okay? And it's their right to choose whatever they want to choose. But at some point in time, if you see something that's not working for you, and all it is doing is hurting you and making life hard for you, it comes a point in time where you need to just change gears. Try something different. That's all you have to do is just try something different. You try it, and he'll do the rest. He'll get you where you're trying to go. Just give it a try. Just trust. If you don't trust nobody else, you don't have to trust me. But if you don't trust nobody else, trust him. Trust that he know what he's doing, and his plans for you are good and not evil. And that he will take you way beyond where you want to go. But he just wants to see. He wants you to show him. And that's about it. And he'll do the rest. That's part of the choices. Choose to follow and obey him. And let him guide you. For real. Now, I didn't even say it in the beginning, because I usually say if you're watching this and you're listening to this, I'd appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and if you possibly can, share this video. Share this video with at least 5 people. I would graciously appreciate that. Let's see, did it work? Oh, it's on. It's on. I think I fixed it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Wait, it might have to build up. It might have to build up for a minute. Hopefully I have to build up, but I think I fixed it. But, like I said, my name is Michael Sykes. I'm a Millionaire Maker. If you hang with me, I'll make you a millionaire. And like I was saying, think about the choices you make. Choose to do what's good for your life. Choose to follow him. Okay? And if what you're doing is not working, choose to do something different and make the decision and be dedicated to stick to it. All right, my name is Michael Sykes. I'm the Millionaire Maker. If you hang with me, I'll make you a millionaire. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.